Hello, hello. Welcome to another fire animation live stream. We'll be starting in a second. I'm just gonna make sure everything's okay. Let's go to stream. Okay, everything seems fine. As always, let's start with updating the thumbnail. This time it's gonna be pretty easy. It's gonna do. All right, change the font and go with B2. I fixed the bugs from the previous stream. Maybe let's do part 2, something like that. Let's maybe extract this text and give it a different color. Yeah, not amazing, but pretty good. Okay, let's just save it. Part 2, export. And let's put it as a thumbnail. This should take just a second. Also, we'll be waiting. It's gonna be a slow start. Let's wait for some people to join the live stream, and we'll be doing the fire. Okay, let's go. Content, live streams, edit, and let's pick a thumbnail. Okay. Thumbnail part done. That was quick. It took me how long? About 4 minutes. Nice. Okay, let's go with the fire. So this is what we've made yesterday. This is how the animation looks. It is a pretty decent flame, but it has some issues. Like, most importantly, the color is not really not adjusting well to these gaps that are created, because the color is like hard-coded. If we go to the fire, this is our like source image that will be that we are animating. But before we go into the color part, I think I'm just gonna make a few improvements, because right now it is a fire that is made out of vectors, which is not a big problem because we like rasterize it right here. We could rasterize the vector like in the layers panel, although to be honest, that's not a big deal. Okay, I think there is one issue. I mean, it's not an issue, but if we adjust the custom output, we can now see a proper outline, like the selection outline, that I can move around. Oh, we have two paths in here. It must have copied. Yep, now it's better. So let's go and let's change the color, because as I said, we want a gradient in here that will like procedurally adjust the colors. Right now the rings, the pink and the red ones are hard-coded, and we want to procedurally generate it. Hello, Axie. So yeah, let's do it. I think we'll go with can maybe remove the stroke, or maybe not. No, we'll just create a gradient. Maybe let's go with black and white. And in the stroke. Yeah, we don't need this part inside, I think. I'm just gonna hide it for now, maybe not remove. So, beautiful droplet. Okay, so now when we see our animation, we have like black and white shape that is distorted, along with some red parts. We're gonna remove these red parts because they are set in the node graph. So if we go in here and we see this lerp node that defines this like smoothed out color. As you can see, if I change the alpha, it's completely wrong, for a good reason. So let's maybe change it to what we can change it to. Because these are the edges, maybe we want the edges to be black, whereas the inside of the fire be white. So we can like change the color according to this gradient. Okay, but let's leave it like that for now. Let's go with black and we'll see how it goes. Unless I will do just white, maybe. Okay, no, let's stay with black, and we can do the color post-processing after end modify image. Although we can do it inside the end modify image too, I suppose. We'll see. Okay. Let's go with what we can do here. Lerp. Simple lerp should also do something. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but let's go with from so black is 0, so black can be like yellowish. Wait, let's look at the flame. This is how flame looks. So the yellow parts are like in the inside, while the darker red ones are like the outline. So I suppose this is a good start. We can, yeah, pretty much everywhere the insides are more bright than the outside. So let's do it. Currently, no, we need to change this gradient because we want to like separate the insides from the outside. So let's go to the fire again. And let's pick a radial gradient maybe. Right, it's a stroke. Okay, this is our gradient, but radius is not good. Maybe let's invert it. So white here and black here. It's not that it matters that much, but let's do it anyway. Okay, so now we have this radial gradient. If we... Although let's maybe remove the outline, it will be easier. Okay, the top part is still black because the radius is going outside. So let's maybe change that off. It's really okay. It's like circular. It would be great if it was more squished. Let me think how to do that. We could squish this, and but we would have to make the shape more circular. In that case, we can try that. Mostly, let's pick a few parts and move them to the top. Okay. Now let's adjust the shape a little. It's not great, but oh, okay. It gets black, but we will fix that soon. Okay. Oh. That's useful. Although let's maybe just undo what we made. Because we can control this size maybe differently. Let's see. Okay. Or we can just define this shape and it creates a raster image that will just mimic this gradient, but that's also an idea. Okay. So let's duplicate this shape and now make it round, maybe, or just create a circle. That will be easier. So we are defining the shape like that, and select a fill to gradient. Okay, this is not enough. Oh, and also wrong, because we need to have the white first and the black later on. Okay, our main path can be solid color. Now we have the ellipse and we can clip it below. Perfect. So now we stretch. Alright, work changed again. That's what I'm talking about. So it's still not squished. Oh, it's not gonna work like that. I forgot. I think we have to rasterize it. And now clip. And now stretch. Yep. It's not perfect because it's rasterized, but it might work. Okay, and let's make the main path black again. Okay. Let's see, maybe that will work somehow. To do that, we need to separate the main color. So let's go to create separate color. And now, if we pick, for example, R, we can go and see how it changes the color. Oh, of course, the alpha must be equal to like the whole shape. So to do that, we need to make the alpha. Separate color. And let's put R, G, and B values inside the combined color. Okay, so now we have some color in here, but it's not great. We have detached the previous lerp, so this is what we need to stick in here. Yep. Okay. Just a layer is not enough, apparently. By the way, we're changing it to white. What about red? Okay, the red is now in the middle, so it's the opposite of what we want. Okay, that's better, yeah. But still, it's not satisfying. If we change the color in here to like red, but with 0 alpha. No. Oh, it should be black or white. Keep forgetting. The outlines should be more apparent. Let's see at flames again. Or maybe not. Maybe let's change the shape, we'll see how it looks. By the way, I wonder what happens if we add a sharp edge. Oh no. No. By the way, we can see the preview in here. Okay, I love this effect. I don't know why, but it's fantastic. Okay, maybe let's change the ellipse. Make it more like that. Okay. What if we add a little something below? So like let's copy this and alright. Maybe let's not copy it. You can use painting with like 0 hardness. Yeah, that's better. Maybe it's a bit too hardcore, like the effect. Oh, it's not the issue of the shape. Let's, I don't know. Let's go to power. There's a power here. Maybe a lower power. There we go, we have flowing lava. With the simple trick we have a flowing lava. Just a negative power, amazing. Okay, yeah, let's play around with the effect. One power to 1.4, 1.5, now 1.1 was okay. Let's keep adding, changing random values. Oh! This is interesting, actually. It's pretty realistic, if you ask me. I mean, the shape is too smooth in here, but if we like, let's I don't know, let's draw something and see how it looks. Merge. Okay, if you do merge output, and now image layer. In here on the top, or maybe let's swap the places. Okay, so now we have like a, I don't know, wood. Then picky palettes now, some different palettes. Charcoal terracotta sounds good. So if I take, well, maybe let's pause this for a second and, oh, No, wrong place. Why is thread? Okay, something is altering the color. I wonder why. Okay, interesting. It's definitely brown in here, but my merge node is not merging properly. Yeah, if I add like and modify image, it seems like it gets modified as well. Okay. That's fine. Can work around it. If we just create an image in here. Or not. Okay, wow. Did not expect that. If I swap places. Yeah, I mean, that's something. Okay, maybe let's not do that then. Although the fact that it's a bit round, it's not a problem, to be honest. Yeah, that's fine. It could be used as a torch in a game, for example. Do I have Unity installed? Or Godot? Oh, I don't think so. Okay, but to be honest, I feel like it's pretty good already. I might play around a little more, but overall I saved it, and let's just save it as a separate file. Fire somewhat complete. Squishiness value. I broke something. Let's just reload the file. Okay, now good. This could be also used like if you rotate it. I don't think it will work like that, but yeah, like if you export this to a game engine, you can just rotate the whole sprite animation and it looks like a cool fireball too. Maybe intensity of the noise is also something we could work on. Okay, nice. But intensity of this note, I think. Without the noise, it's also pretty nice. Okay, now the brightness. Okay, yeah, I think this was the best. I like to click random stuff on the node graph and see how it looks. It's therapeutic. Yep. Okay, I think I will leave with that. This is our final effect, and whole graph. It's not small, but also not too big. If we close it, we can export it pretty nicely to a GIF. Let's try maybe 500, and let's go as a GIF. Oh, of course, GIFs have pretty poor compression, so it looks a little weird. So maybe MP4 would be better. Although we could also try a background, because if I put a white background, it should fix some of the artifacts, though I'm not entirely sure how it would look. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so once again, this is the photograph. Two noises moving in two directions. One distorts, one creates a ripple effect. Color is placed after the whole shape, because the shape looks like this and like this, and it gets distorted. The white gradient is used to determine the yellowness and redness of the whole flame, and yeah, looks pretty cool in my opinion. Anyway, hope you liked it, and see you in the next one.